wasn't really too sure about her having a personal life, like with somebody. But she claims that she had a close relationship with her daughter. But on a flip note, sometimes females they don't want to tell their parents certain shit.
Was she missing it all? Like, did her mom say that she was?
Well, she said that it was normal for her to disappear for a couple of days. It was normal. So her disappearing for a couple of days.
Some suspect.
She could be living a double life.
Yeah, of course.
And a lot of people like that.
What if she was like a stripper?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
because like looking at her pictures, you see her picture. Like she was an attractive female.
Wow. Yeah, that's it.
And she's young. And I hate to say this, man. I hate to say this, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. But in this day and age, unfortunately, a lot of these young girls, they go on Instagram and they see these females. They see these bottle girls, and they see these strippers, and they see, like, it's like they see that as, like, a career move.
Yeah, dollar signs.
There be times when I'll be like, and I look at the strippers' pages. These are beautiful women.
Yeah.
The real bodies, because I can tell the real bodies from the fake bodies.
We all can, don't we?
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes when I'm looking under the fake body pictures, and I read the comments, I'm reading comments of girls talking about, yo, work goals. Oh, I need to quit my 9 to 5. I'm in the wrong line of work. Right. And I'm like, damn, yo. Like, never, even, I have a kid, you know, but never in my life would I resort, and this is no disrespect to female dancers, you know, to each their own. Whatever floats to your boat, however you want to make your money, do you. If it works for you, you like it, I fucking love it.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not something that I would ever fucking do. I have too much to offer in my fucking mind.
Yeah.
To just pull my clothes off and have y'all motherfuckers toss dollars at me or violate me or touch me or do all, like, and to look at me the way y'all googly eye looking at me and shit. Easy, Tiger. Easy. No, but you know what I'm saying? Right there. Didn't I tell you he's Jamaican? He's a ninja too. He's a ninja. He drank my drink out of fucking nowhere yesterday. I looked at my cup. I was like,
it's gone.
I was like, yo. I said, did this shit have a half a cup? He said, you took too long. The fucking ice was melting. I was like, I'm
babysitting your shit. Like,
I said, yo. He's like, yo, you babysitting your drink, son.
Let me get that.
But it's fucked up. You know, it's a fucked up situation, and I hope they find out whoever did this to this poor girl. And it sucks because it's just, they got a $12,000 reward for the person. Somebody gonna snitch. Somebody gonna be broke and need a little somebody income tax money ain't gonna come through. And they're gonna be like, yo, you know what? I know what happened. It's fucked up.
And then people talk. I'm surprised they might be on social media talking about it.
That's what I'm saying, and they just didn't pick it up yet. It's only a matter of time.
People do stuff and can't keep it to themselves. They go to the grave. That's
the first thing they fucking do.
It's crazy.
That's the first thing they do.
Crazy, man. Times change so much. It's crazy.
Did you guys hear about the kid that is getting 65 years?
65 years.
He's getting 65 years. His name is Lakeith Smith.
Lakeith Smith.
His name is Lakeith Smith. He's getting 65. He's been sentenced to 65 years in jail. Get this, for the murder of his best friend. Hold on. Guess who killed his best friend?
Him?
The cops.
He's getting time for it?
Because they both were doing a robbery.
Oh.
And because he was with him during the robbery,
so
and it led for his friend to get killed, they're charging him with the murder. And the cop is sleeping right now in his bed, probably with his wife, eating a nice hot meal.
How the hell they blaming him for them? I guess if he wasn't there with him, it wouldn't. But how you gonna blame him? He didn't force the other guy to come.
They are charging him. It's a word when we go on break again. It's a word that they use as
accessory.
He's an accessory to the crime. Right. That's exactly what that is. He's an accessory to the crime. And it's fucked up because it's like the judicial system be having like these little bullshit fine print. Like,
I know they could accomplish a accessory or whatever, but they can't charge him.
But what they're fighting for, they can charge him, but what they're fighting for is the amount of time that they're giving him. They're like, you know what? He's a kid. He's only like
felony murder. Everybody hit
65 years.
I think he's like 23 years old. He's a baby. He's your age. He's a baby.
Yeah, because
he has his whole fucking life ahead of him.
All the time.
Yeah.
And well, right now they're protesting.
18.
He's 18. Wow, even younger. Even fucking younger. And you know it's fucked up for him to have been in a situation where they felt that he had to rob. And you know, I always blame parenting, and I'm gonna continue blaming parenting. And a lot of people argue with me about that, but I'm like,
it goes a little bit bigger than
it's bigger than that.
It's society.
It is bigger than that. It is society too.
It's where they're placed.
Please explain.
I lived a double life for years.
Where you had a good upbringing, but you were still doing fucked up shit.
I live in a private house.
Me too. Me too. And I was rebellious.
I'm home. I'm Sean. In the streets, I'm Fuji. Double life.
Right.
I done said I was my brother talking. I'm going to my brother talking about me, and I'm right here. You know what I mean? And I
what made you live that double life though?
I couldn't. My parents were so strict; they couldn't know what I was doing, and I wanted to be bad.
Crazy.
You understand? No, seriously.
No,
like,
I'm saying you're crazy because that's the same.
What I was doing.
That's the same shit
that I
mean? That's the same mindset I had. My parents were very school, home, no hanging out, no phone calls, no hanging out on the weekends, no chilling with your fucking friends. School, home, homework.
I'm to the point where I get arrested, come home the next day, don't even know I got arrested.
Oh wow!
I was back. I had money. I was getting money.
Oh okay.
I'm talking 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
When they finally found out, when I got 4.5 years, when I realized I was on bail, when the court they kept me, so I had to call and tell
and let them know.
My mom was like, "What? What are you in jail for?
When did this
happen?
happen?
Why are you in jail? When you got arrested? How did you get arrested and kept you right away? How you got a sentence already?" I had to explain made up a whole story. To this day, God bless her, she passed away. She never knew the real story.
She know now? No, I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? But she never knew the real story because the same thing. I was afraid of more, not even a beating, more the respect I had for them.
Yeah, you didn't want to disappoint them.
I couldn't tell them what I was doing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I can't even say it's peer pressure because I was sort of the ringleader. Okay.
So it wasn't even a peer pressure situation where I'm following the people.
Right.
It's more, I was the one like mastermind, and we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to steal this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. And they were under me. So it was just me wanting it the fast way. And I had the ability to put it together. Not proud of it again, but it's the double life syndrome.
You're never proud of what you go through.
It's the double life syndrome.
It's a learning lesson.
Yeah.
It's all a
Best
learning
thing you
lesson.
did is you ain't bring it home.
Right.
That's what people fuck up at.
Nah. I lived in Rockaway and Atlantic. Rockaway to Atlantic.
Your name do something.
You live in our hood.
Yeah, I did stuff.
I used to live on 142 and Fox. I had breeze.
Wow, it had to. I've been there for years, man.
Oh my God!
6 degrees separation.
You are a long lost
friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you finish. I was like,
I can't take this man nowhere without him bumping into someone from back in the days.
Yeah. So
I can understand
that. I won't say we could talk off the air about names.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, for real.
That's why
it's real.
That starts with the institution, though.
It's a small world.
The institution.
Of course.
It's the world we're put in.
Yeah.
And then it's parenting. Because you have to parent to the institution that you're in.
Yeah.
I think it's more, I won't even blame parenting all the time. It's partially that. Because partially it's babies making babies as far as this era.
That's what I mean when I say parenting. Is these babies making babies?
Because in our generation, latchkey kids is doing what they do for themselves.
In our generation, we got our asses
whooped. Right, we had to sneak and do stuff.
And the cops didn't do shit back in the day. Now, I whoop my kid's ass. Cops is knocking on my door 5 minutes later talking about fucking child abuse.
The kid wanted something, I'm calling.
Like, bitch!
Calling. You know, back then, we didn't think about calling nobody. You know?
I spent 22 hours trying to bring you into this motherfucking world. You think you gonna call the cops on my ass? Out your fucking mind.
Bro, you got 5 minutes to the get here. Take his ass.
That's good.
Okay, who you call? We was even thinking about calling nobody.
It's
crazy.
She come out with the broomstick if I said that.
I'm telling you, you gotta ask her even more.
No, my mother had a 3-dimensional star belt. Oh God, man, wait, hold on. Flashback of an ass whooping.
So you see how times change though. They see what they can do to us, so they change up the laws to fuck us all the time, and it goes from child support down to the system, down to everything, jobs. unemployment, everything. They fuck it over all the time.
All the time.
Every time they see you know how to work it, they flip it again.
They're like, oh, these people are getting too smart.
Yep.
They're catching on to the bullshit.
Yeah.
And on top of that, sometimes the younger generation coming up in power, and they see things different than how we saw it.
Yeah.
So when they get in power, they're pushing for those things, thinking that's the right way.
Yeah.
This thing right here.
But it's like, look
Yeah,
at the kid
here.
about to get 65 years for him not even killing his friend. They just had a situation. But
I think
there's
they
cops
did that.
killing people
I
all the
think
time
they
and
did that
getting
just to
off.
put the
And
blame.
they
Cover
actually killing
themselves,
people.
right?
Of course, to blame somebody.
Well, then again, you shouldn't be
But you see
robbing
how
someone.
I tell people all the time, there's a law for the law for the law. They
Yeah,
always
yeah,
want to
yeah,
make sure they gonna get off, even if they feel like,
Yeah,
all right,
make
we
a
have
new
no
law
choice
just
to
to
let you
cover that
go.
one, yeah.
We still covering our
Yeah.
ass. So
It's
if
crazy.
the cops is always getting off for killing people blatantly on TV,
Yeah,
on camera, choking niggas out, everything,
yeah.
and he gets 65 year sentence for just being in a situation with his friend, he even pulled the trigger.
As a kid, he was.
So you see the irony? They telling you like, yo, you ain't shit. We gonna figure you out regardless. So that's why we gotta keep doing what we doing.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's not to be caught.
But it's a
The
little
only
of
criminals
both
are gonna
though.
get caught.
Like crime, it has a punitive measure, but it also has a deterrent. So it's like we gonna do this so that nobody else thinks about doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's also like, that's why they do outrageous stuff like
but
that.
they create the beast. The way to create the beast is you gotta starve the beast.
Yeah.
So you gotta starve every situation that you know that they're gonna react to. And when they starve the streets react. They go right back out and get it.
Trump is going to do that in a minute. Change
Yeah.
everything, make the people go back to the 70s and 60s.
We about to get hit by a nuclear.
Word, we about to, they shooting fucking missiles and shit.
Trump going to take the times back to when you had $1 million, you was a millionaire, and you was like rich. Now $1 million, you just like $1,000.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the money value changed.
It changed.
Trump is going to bring it back to that time where, remember when you was a kid, a person had a house, that nigga was rich.
Hell yeah! When my
You got a house on
when
the
my
block?
parents owned the house,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
was
They
we were the
outside, living in
shit,
the
and we were and we're Puerto Ricans, so we
I
were
got a
Puerto
house.
Ricans with a house.
The house, you like, this
Listen,
is
we
shit.
were
You
winning.
know what I'm saying?
We were
Today's
definitely
time is like,
winning.
Everything's going to change, man. They're going to do it.
The best thing to do is to own things. When you own property, they can't fuck with you. They don't own you. And now they know you always want to lease something, finance
Right.
something. You want to
Right.
work. You're going to work for me to get this.
And you paying way
And
more.
we advertise this shit every day to the fact that you cannot sleep without thinking about it. So it's like you better boss up and own shit, or you gonna just keep working for somebody for the rest of your life and putting money
Slaves
into
to the rhythm.
you working for the bills.
Yeah.
So that's the slave system. So you it's a cycle. It's a constant cycle. So at least invest in what you're doing. Live life, because none of this shit come with you. But make sure that shit is coming back. Make sure that shit is coming back. So just keep the bag coming, basically.
Yeah.
That's what
said.
America slapped us in the face.
Yeah, you said spend all my money to go
America slapped
broke.
us in the face twice. They was like,
Before
all
I
right,
die.
boom, here's what
Yeah.
happened. And then, all right, now, boom,
Leave
here,
nothing to
fuck y'all,
nobody.
because here's Trump.
Yeah.
Because we showing you that we'll throw your actor in jail for $2 million tax evasion, but he ran for presidency. Showed us that he did it, and we still said, fuck it, we don't let him be president anyway.
Still vote for him.
Yeah.
Still put him in there.
He degraded women. He
Yeah,
said he wanted.
He grabbed them by the
He want
crotch.
to put up a wall on Mexico, and he want them to build their own shit.
Yeah.
Like all the shit that they. So
He's
it's like,
a-
it's
he's-
telling us
it's
basically,
crazy, yeah.
yo,
His
America,
grandfather
keep
was part
doing
of
what
the
you're
KKK.
doing.
I
Just
know,
know,
yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Just
said-
let
I
it
say,
go.
like-
That's the one good thing he showed
You
us.
see how people was like, yo, Obama was the worst president ever?
Oh God, please! I laugh at that
Tried
shit.
half of what Trump is
Yeah.
doing
Oh,
now.
Oh please, they would.
out.
It would have been a wrap. It would have been a wrap.
time
Definitely.
ago.
Obama didn't help our kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he would have been out. If he tried half of what Trump tried, he'd have been out.
Yep.
If we tried that as an average citizen to be like, yo, I want to go run for,
healthcare.
I want to go to
That's
be the
like
commissioner in my
And give a little
or
tax
neighborhood
box for you.
president
Yeah.
or whatever, and you
That's
even
it.
have any like $500 tax
International
invasion,
affairs.
But you know what?
they coming for
It
you.
was so
This dude showing you that he
was
claimed
hard.
bankruptcy every couple of
Yeah,
years
he got
and
too far.
get his
Yeah.
money, hide his money,
It might
flip it,
take
and keep
a
it
good
going.
20 years to clear
And
it.
I'm gonna be
You know
your
what I mean?
president. And they let it happen. So they showed us it don't matter who you
don't
vote
even
for,
notice
don't
it.
vote. Just keep
He probably was just at a
Voting
bar.
growing your circle in your community. So that's what we do.
Whatever he did,
That's why you gotta focus on sovereignty.
Yeah, be your own government. That's what they're afraid of. That's why they got the Patriot Act.
Trump, right?
Because when you know how to govern yourself, they want to kill you.
There's too many
The
voices
president's
going
supposed to be
on.
able to make all these decisions he's making.
Yeah.
He's a spokesman. This dude do whatever he want and don't ever stop him. Usually they write
Yeah.
your speech. He write his own speech.
Yeah.
He threatens our national security with a tweet.
How you do that?
With a tweet, that's fact.
Yo, he tweets more than he actually does shit.
Impeached a long time ago.
He's a fucking nut.
He make his
You
own
might
rules.
not wake up tomorrow because of a push of a button.
Word.
Like, literally, all the
He don't
time.
care.
So I have a question for you, Mr. Simba, because I know we went off topic. Being a young artiste, what advice would you have for any other artists that are coming up or trying to pursue the music career? Like, how long you been doing music? You said from the womb. I forgot. Yeah,
2 years
from
now.
right out the womb, right?
Like several years, yeah.
So what would be like? What were your struggles actually? Have you had struggles along the way? Like, what can you say was?
Struggles every day.
Can you say one of your most memorable like times where you was like almost throwing in the towel type of thing per se?
See, that's the thing is,
or you never had a moment like that?
You always gonna have those times until you get that really really big break. You're always gonna have those times you're like, yo, I'm done. And going back to what you said, the advice is you got to make sure you love it, because if you don't have a passion, you don't love it, you're gonna throw in the towel. That's what you're gonna do, because when you do it for the money, and you gotta remember, the money's not gonna immediately come. Nobody can tell you it's gonna be.
They're lying to you if it is.
5 years. So when people are doing it for the money, and then it's like a year goes by, they don't make no money. 2 years go by, they don't make no money. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, they like, I'm
That's
done.
when they wind up giving up.
You know what I'm saying? But if you like,
not realizing that there's other outlets and profiting from your music.
Exactly.
If you research and just network.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's so many possibilities. Right now, fucking web series are popping like fucking radio shows.
Exactly.
And they look for music like you guys. They want to put your music out there. So if that fucking web series blows up, guess what? So does your fucking song, because that's the opening track, let's just say, for the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the first thing people remember is your joint from that movie. Like, they start humming your song, like, yo, you know that web series? What web series? And they start rapping your song. Like, oh, shit, yeah, that shit starts with that song. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you just have to come out of your shell. You have to be able to swallow your pride. And if you see someone who is your peer, but you see them doing a little bit better, you know, and you want to either be where they're at or excel even higher, you have to be able to swallow your pride and be like, yo, my man, I respect what you're doing, but is there any way that you can, like, coach me, help me, give me some advice? You gotta humble yourself.
But see, that's the problem.
You gotta
right
always
there.
Remain humble.
A lot of people, they feel like there's only one spot and only one person can have it. They don't realize there's so much different artists, so much different categories, genres of music, that when you say, yo, can you help me out? They're gonna be like, nah, if I help him out, he might blow past me and be better than me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna put him.
I'm gonna low blow him because it's not gonna benefit you. Exactly. That's why I tell that's why I tell artists and I tell everybody in general. If you have a brand, know that nobody is gonna go harder than you for your own brand. You got them, and I'm not taking anything. This is with all due respect to them. You feel me? This is all due respect. But at the end of the day, you're the artist. It's his job to help you. It's his job to push you. It's his job to find you work. It's his job to not fund you. He's not supposed to fund you. I hope you know that. He don't put $1 up for nothing. Unless he's just a fucking generous fucking manager. And if he is, then kudos to him. But at the end of the day, his job is to build you, make you the best that you can be for your self-image, where he feels like, all right, he's going to support you, he's going to like your music. You know what? He's going to like your music too, because you switch it up to something that he may like. That's his job. Nothing else. Because at the end of the day, you going to be in that spotlight. It's not his job to hold up that mic and perform. That's not his job. So when I say at the end of the day, the only person who's going to go as hard as, you know, for your brand is yourself, is you. Because he can only, like they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't fucking make him drink it. And he gonna bring you to that fucking lake. He gonna bring you. He gonna bring you. And I can tell by how he speaks highly of you. I can tell by how he believes in you. You know what I'm saying? And for him to take, that's how true it is. I fucking dropped my blunt. That's how true it is. But you know, the fact that he, you know, he's investing his time in such a young man like yourself, and he believes in you. it shows a lot. But, you know, it's up to you. And you just gotta, you gotta honcho that bitch, right?
And it's so easy to get distracted in this rat race called hip-hop because, you know, it's hip-hop is the greatest risk. Music is the greatest risk. Because you really don't know, you honestly don't know who's listening to the music. You honestly don't know if celebrities are listening to your music. They always try to, and because of streaming and shit like that now, they always looking for shit.
Everything is internet. Do you know that people listen to more internet radio than they do FM radio? Like, internet radio has knocked out Hot 97, 105.1, 107. Knocked that shit out.
You know what?
Knocked it out. They don't, because everything is apps. Everything is apps.
Going in the room with her phone all day.
Everything is apps. And another thing, you know, I'm sure you know that not everybody's gonna like your music.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's fine. And that's another thing that artists have a hard time accepting, because they feel like, oh, because if I say, yo, you know what, Simba, I'm not feeling your music. Like, it doesn't move me. Like, I have no. I just don't fucking like it. No disrespect to you. I just don't fucking like your music. I don't want to listen to your shit. You can't get mad at me. So what? Yeah. I'm one out of, 7.8 billion fucking people in this goddamn world? Fuck does my opinion matter to you?
Yeah.
Because you know what? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other motherfuckers in here right now that what? Like your fucking music.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? So definitely. It doesn't matter if you get 1 or 10 or 20 people that say I don't like your music.
We can just do a whole show.
Because you know,
you go over there, they love you.
Exactly. And you know, always remember one thing: you're always gonna get shown and I hate to have to say this all the time, but you're always gonna get shown more love out of New York before you get love into fucking New York. So travel, get the fuck out of New York. Yeah. You know, expand.
The thing is also is that people also have to know that with hip hop, it's not that you're just gonna have haters. You're gonna have people that's cutthroat. You know, you're gonna have people that's gonna try to distract you. You're gonna have to, you know, get rid of people in your life. You gotta, you know, that don't belong there. You're gonna have to remove certain.
Whoever's not motivating you,
you know,
pushing you,
all that negative energy.
Push that shit out. You don't need that negative energy in your life.
I'm an MC. I'm gonna tell you, from an MC, from an MC to an MC, I know what it is to be tested in so many different ways. But the reality of it is, because you don't lose sight of yourself, you don't lose sight of your identity trying to prove that you're this to people that don't care.
Right.
The idea is to prove yourself where it matters.
To yourself.
To yourself first, because before anything, you're a human being, and then prove it to the people that you want to hear your music. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a certain demographic of music. Yeah. Everybody has a certain marketing strategy of how they, you know, want to personify themselves and how they want to, you know, what avenues they want to take. So, you know, I hear, you know, his name's Simba, right? The real Simba. So that's an interesting name because it's like, well, what is it?
Do people take you as a joke?
What is it about Simba that the first thing that comes? What is it about Simba that makes you real? What makes you genuine? What makes you you? What makes you work and operate the way that you do? What makes you function as the artist that you work hard to be? You see, you feel where I'm coming out with this? And the way I feel like is, for me, I'm never, ever, ever gonna give up doing music because I was raised on the thought you do this with or without a record contract.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From the grain, from the concrete, you know, you work your way up, whether it be through ciphers, through battles, through winning open mic showcases, to, you know, traveling outside the country, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the days, you know, when people had battles, there was movie deals, there was record deals, there was all this shit. So all it took back then was the right person to hear you, and you had a record deal right on the spot. You had movie deals, you had sneaker deals. You know, if They felt you was
It
super
wasn't so
duper
saturated
marketable.
back then, though.
Nah, not at all.
It wasn't so saturated.
No, it wasn't. But everything's so saturated because, you know, if it ain't trap music, right, it's drill music, or if it ain't trap or drill, it's something else. That's that, you know, it's
And then it became so accessible.
then there's a subgenre called
Wait, hold
football
on.
music.
Time out. We only got 15 minutes, so we're gonna get into this whack beat challenge. I really don't mean to cut you off, but we're gonna get into this whack beat challenge real quick. You ready?
Remember, the end goal isn't the record deal.
Wow.
The end goal is never.
Oh, word. Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
The end goal isn't fame.
Exactly.
End
You
goal
ready?
is naked
The
change.
whack beat? Alright. Yeah, you can put that on. Alright, so we gonna get this whack beat challenge popping.
Oh, here we go.
We don't know what the hell he playing. Go ahead, turn it up. Oh shit, what the hell? Fuck.
Wait, that's not whack enough. We need something more whacker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
We
hell?
need something supremely whack. It's so whack, like there's no pocket, nothing.
A boo-hoo whack.
It's like wax on, wax off, whack. It's like, goddamn, that shit was whack. Like Little Uzi.
These are having the same chips.
Nah,
Damn it.
I think it was Mesquite. Mesquite bar.
I'm disappointed. Eat that shit. I don't want
You ate
that.
the fabulous
Swing
chips yet? The one
Swing
with fabulous in the bag?
Swing
You said, oh, thank you. I know I'm fabulous. Thank you. Sorry.
We don't eat rappers that way.
Really? I gotta try it.
The artist in the bag?
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll beat the bag. But boom. Sorry. Nobody laughed?
Wait,
What kind of joke is
Ha
that?
ha ha ha. He ha ha. I can't even get like a fake laugh. He. No, because he said, thank. No, you gotta do the slow clap. Like, yeah. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, sure. Throw a tomato at her. No, because he said you should try the fabulous chips. I said, yeah, I'll get a bag and I'll punch it. Boom. Oh, my baby laughed. Yes! My two Jamaicans laughed. More fire. See, that's why I love my Jamaicans. See? I look at, Wakanda forever. You ready?
He's looking for something supremely whack.
He's digging.
Give him whatever you got. Give him one of the other ones from before. Yeah, those are kind of hard. Dun. Oh, you really took the bag of chips. Can I get a chip?
Nah, you can't.
See, this is what happens.
Damn, you
This is what happens. Black Lives Matter. Caucasians rob your freaking chips.
Whoa, we already know.
Oh no, you Puerto Rican. I forgot.
snap.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Serious? Exactly. Whack beat challenge.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Ah, you see, he's like, okay.
Strength, no weakness, I'm all about my games. Mama said no weak shit, you better spit flames. Looking at the game and I feel so ashamed. All these little ass niggas probably mad that I can't spitting all that gibberish and change your life. You really don't in the kitchen, right? You ain't never spit a bar, but you claim you nice. But my beat's so hard to be clean for like jewels on my neck, fresh Nike tech, use it on my feet, white salad on my chest. Is that what it take to make you listen? If so, then the boy you missing. I know the beat hard, but homie, stop and listen. A bunch of blah 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 and la la la, and the man with the money like ha ha ha. If the shoe fit, the nigga wear it. Cranes in the sky, tears in my eye. Mama losing life, I'ma try not to cry. Hip hop is dead, I pray my idols don't go. Life is a bitch, but the don't miss.
I was gonna ad lib for you. Go ahead. I wanna ad lib. Go ahead. Keep going.
Hey, slow down. Look, put them all in a coffin. They should go and grab the NyQuil. Y'all should know I ain't kidding. Like I popped a Plan B pill. Oh man, I'm feeling stellar. Guess I just got my groove back. If you tryna get sprayed, step back then I'll pull that. She just tryna get shade. Say yourself, I ain't none of that. They like Simba, how you do that? Slick talking with the smooth rap.
Good shit. That was nice. So you have passed the whack beat challenge.
That's pretty good.
Hoorah, hoorah. I don't have my ding. Ding. I don't have my ding. That's what's up.
That be wavy though. That beat ain't so whack.
It is. Wait. Wait, hold on. That's my beat, TM. I'm a fan. Oh, he's like, for real? $50,000 yours. No, it's not.
All yours.
We can negotiate.
So high. How you getting so high?
This is where you have to lowball me. You know what I'm saying? This is where you gotta lowball me. You know?
Anything in my pocket.
ain't got none in my
He's like, I got lint and more lint.
I got 3 pieces of gum left. At least it's double lint.
Which lint you want? The big lint or the little lint?
Ain't got no land here.
Word.
I got a pocket inside another pocket. I have one of the pockets.
Good luck on your journey.
Try to find what I can't find in my pocket.
Too freaking funny. So tell everybody how they can find you.
Yeah, man, it's the real Simba, and I'm gonna spell it out because everybody always DASY,
No way.
a whole bunch of stuff, but it's THE.
Oh, you actually spelled it the right way. Awesome sauce.
SIMBA _. That's the real Simba _. That's on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. The same on every single thing. Find me, show love, and I'm not Hollywood because I'm always gonna show love back to the people that support and motivate me.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
And just like I commend every artist that comes here that has their handles as one handle, I'm gonna commend you as well, because like I say all the time, I will not search for you if your name is Simba the real Simba Kumbaya, Young Simba, Lil Simba, Tiny
right.
Simba. I'm not searching for you. I'm gonna put in one word, and if you don't fucking pop up, then
No, that's true. But that goes back to the point, like, you gotta have people on your team. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, as an artist, it takes a while for you to learn the right way.
Those
to do
little
things.
things,
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
you have people, management with you got people that, you know what I mean?
No, yeah,
So, like,
that's
you learn
real,
stuff
yeah,
like that
absolutely.
quicker than it'll take some. So shout out to management, like, and all the people on the
This is where you gotta be like, what do you want? what do you want? Food? Is it food?
The acknowledgement.
Nah, definitely. And I say the same thing. The acknowledgement means so much. You know what I'm saying? Because it just lets people like, because I manage artists as well, but it lets people like ourselves know that you appreciate what we do, and you appreciate the time and effort and care that we put into you, because we believe in you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We believe in you just as much as you believe in yourself.
Right.
But at the end of the day, who believes in themselves more than anything? You.
Exactly.
I might believe in you 99%, but you believe in yourself that whole 100%.
That's a fact.
You understand? But know that he's there, and he ain't going nowhere. How long has he been your manager?
Or like
2 years and change.
Yeah.
2-3 years. Yeah.
That's dope. I really wish y'all longevity. I wish y'all the much success and everything else. I'm gonna send you the information for the 28th. I'll send it over to you or whatever. I'm looking forward to seeing you perform. I really am.
Just get ready for
I'm kind of excited to see what you're gonna perform, because I know you're like super
I'm gonna just mess your brain.
diverse. Listen, all right, I'll smoke a lot of weed. No, I'm sorry.
This is what I promise. You might not like every single song, but you gonna have to like one of them.
But that's
because-
okay.
No,
See,
that's what I'm saying.
But that's all right. Even if I like 2 out of, let's say, 4, 2
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
3, it's all right.
Yeah,
Because I
50,
like
60,
you and I support
Yeah.
you as an artist. And even let's say even if I didn't like your music, I like you as a person for the type of how you speak, how you carry yourself, how you represent yourself as an artist. You know what I'm saying? You believe in yourself. You fucking named yourself as fucking top 5 dead or alive. I can't respect that any fucking more. Real shit. He said it. He said, yo, I was waiting for somebody to say some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I've been doing radio for 2.5 years, and you're the first person. And I always ask, that's a question. I've asked him that question when he came on my show. Top 5 dead or
When I'm out
alive.
here and I'm watching, I be waiting. I'm like, all right, nobody.
Yo,
said it yet.
and he's
But I
the...
always feel like if you don't feel number 1, you're already number 2.
You know
Yeah,
what it is? Is
yeah,
that
exactly.
I feel
Exactly.
like with that is I feel like I'm number 1, but because I'm also a student, it's like I also recognize that there was masters that trained and became masters before me, and I became a master in my own way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And always perfecting the craft. That's what it is.
The master's still learning too.
Hiya, gong. Sorry, my bad. But I want... Oh, wait, do that again, please. Sensei, motherfucker Jones. But I want to thank you guys for coming through from the 9.
Yes,
I want to thank y'all for having me, man. And definitely shout
out to
y'all.
MJ.
Shout out to MJ.
Definitely shout out to
She been pushing this heavy
MJ. That's my girl.
on the Connect.
She's
MJ's Connects.
she's
Dope.
a
Appreciate the
problem.
love, MJ.
Yeah.
She's a truth.
Dope,
She definitely
dope.
is.
And it's people like y'all that like give kids.
I'm a
and
thug.
people
Don't make
like
me cry.
to
Right?
inspire.
Remember, it's Sunday.
Nah, I'm keeping it a buck with you. You know
Listen,
why?
we ain't got
Like,
no bounties here.
Nah, this is what it is, right? With just y'all having this platform and like bringing people up here, it's like, yo, damn, like somebody really trying to put me on with what they doing. You get what I'm saying? It's like, it's not somebody trying to hit me over the head. It's like, yo, they showing love and and that's why artists makes music. You know what I mean? Like, even if like it's like, oh, I don't like all his music, I like him as a person. It's like that's the whole purpose behind an artist to have people like that.
And that's the thing, like,
and it is dope. I definitely appreciate that to the fullest. Like,
yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's the thing. Like, when I have people come up on the show, I want to develop a friendship per se. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be like, oh, like I don't want it to be an interview, like a job interview, like. You know, you come through, all right, you send me your bio, okay, boom. Next week, you know, I want to remember you.
Yeah.
Not only is your name a name to remember, which is also good, and I wanted to tell you that having such a unique name like that is like, that shit will stick in people's mind instantly. Not only for it being relative to a movie, but just it being a unique name, you know what I'm saying? It just, it sticks in you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's easy, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to say, easy to remember. It's just, it's right there, straight to the point. But, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I passionately like to develop friendships. Because, one, I want to continue sharing your music. I want to continue supporting you. You know, and along, you know, with my platform, I like, you know, I was doing radio by myself. I could have easily did this shit by myself. And I just thought to myself, like, I know that there are other people that have the same drive, vision, but they don't have the platform, or they may not know how to start to do this.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? They might not have the tools to start in doing this. So I felt like, you know what? If I find someone who's like-minded and hungry and wants to do this with me, why not? Let me open up my platform. Let me bring somebody on who's just as hungry and has the same vision, who can speak the same shit that I speak.
Yeah.
Whether we agree to disagree on so many shit, like you wouldn't even believe. Today we agree, but it's okay because at the end of the day, I respect his views, he respects mine. It don't make no difference. I may fucking tell him you're a fucking nut, and what you're saying is you make no goddamn sense, yo. But that's in my mind, and it's okay.
Exactly.
Tomorrow we're gonna call each other and fucking joke about something or someone or what it's gonna be, or brains. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I opened up the platform because I can do that.
Absolutely, and I'm grateful that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I like to. I'm just like a motherly person. I like to help out people, and I grew into this radio shit. I didn't think I was gonna fall in love with it the way I did, and I did. And when I started getting personal with artists, such as himself, he was an artist that came on my show like almost 2 years ago. Like he came on my show, and he is now my co-host.
Wow.
Did we know that was going to happen? Hell no. I thought that he was going to be an artist that I can talk about, that was on my show, that was dope, and boom, I'm still sharing his music. Boom, that's it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And here we are.
Yeah, we hit it off so well.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's things like that, like, I like to help out. And any little bit that I could do, whether I have right now, what we got, like, I have monthly about 60, 70,000 listeners worldwide.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Whether they're listening for whether they're listening for 2 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, they're tuning into No Filter Radio.
Right.
And they may hear a snippet of your Whack Beat Challenge. Wicka, fresh. No, it's not.
I did a Whack Beat Challenge too. That shit was hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I like helping at the end of the day, and I appreciate you for your compliment. And it's like one hand wash the other. You know what I'm saying? It's cross promotion. You know, I'm promoting you promoting me by allowing me to have a dope artist on my show. For people, you know, we're gonna play back the show. I have a podcast So you just go on the website.
Okay.
It should be on by like tomorrow morning,
Okay.
and it'll have the whole entire show.
We're working on getting it on iTunes too.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah,
we got some things to look at.
that's our producer right there, Mr.
Yeah.
MF, Mr. Motherfucker Jones, Mr. Yerp
Yerp
Jones. I'm
Jones.
sorry. AKA, he has an AKA. He has a lot of aliases. AKA Boricua, AKA Rastaman.
I just want to make music.
Oh, he's a producer. If you ever need any beats, holla at him. If you need studio time, holla at him for some studio time and stuff like that.
Eclectic sound.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, pass that phone, cuz. When we're off air. No, I'm really playing. But seriously, I really appreciate you guys coming. I wish you a lot of success. You're young, you're talented, you're very diverse. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you perform on the 28th. Seriously, I really am.
Don't worry.
And I hope you come back. You know, whenever you get any new things going on, any new music.
Set up, 'cause we got a new single we dropping. I think it's gonna be the last week of this month or the first week of next month with Empire Records.
Okay. Oh, really?
We're gonna
Nice.
Come back and premiere it over here also.
Oh, definitely. Please. We're known for being the first to air music for the first time. So we're like, I love that. Like when artists be like, yo, can you air my shit for the first time? I be like, give me that shit. Yeah, for real. So I appreciate that, y'all. And, you know, our doors are open. Reach out to me. And like I said, tomorrow the show will be on. And it'll also, some videos will be on Instagram. And I'll put the episodes on YouTube as well. But I'll send you all those links.
Platforms, right?
Yeah, tune in on vibes.com, triplevibes.com, and liveradio.com/WRaw. But like I said, I'll send you all those links, and we're all over the place. You could Google us. Just Google No Filter Radio, and we'll pop right the fuck up.
NoFilterRadio.com.
Yeah.
NoFilterRadioshow.com, yeah. And we'll pop right up. We at the top. We don't have to scroll down in Google. We right at the top of motherfucking Google. Okay? Just so you know. Just so like they like. No, yeah. I had to listen. I had to. Thank you. I had to search that shit. Listen. Google Just Blaze. I'll pop right the fuck up too. Goddamn it. Fuck. You ain't got to scroll down for my ass.
Sure did. Just Blaze came right. I saw it because when I saw you up top and I scrolled down, I saw Just Blaze.
You motherfucking right. No, it's not.
He's above Just Blaze.
I know. Listen, that's another thing. You have to remain relevant.
Yeah.
That's like some people get like
relevant. You have to be. I try to tell artists like you have to be kind of like annoying.
Yeah.
You know, be annoying. Like you have to make sure people remember you. They're gonna, like I said, they're gonna remember you because of your name. But you know, give them an image. You know, if you're on, so if you have your, yeah, talk to. Let me tell you, they love when artists talk to their fans. Like, you know, talk to them. Like he said, make your little morning videos. What's up, fans? How y'all doing? Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for your support. Make sure y'all check me out. You know, check out my links. This, that, and the third. Or they'll be, or you be like, yo, you know,
like something I feel is real important, not to cut you off. It's like, at the end of the day, I feel like you have to remain true to yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if you start projecting an image that you really are, you can't really connect. And it's just, it's like you acting, you know. So you can't inspire people because you're acting, you're playing a role.
Right.
But once you're true to yourself and your music and about what you do, it's like now you can talk to people because they know, like, yo, he's real.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, and I feel like when you asked me earlier about the advice, that's the biggest thing, because unless you love it and you truly love it for doing what it is and you're true to yourself, it makes it a lot tougher to do something that you don't really like, a persona that you're not really on. You know what I mean? So that's definitely like a big factor right there. Just
absolutely.
Staying true to who you are. You know what I mean?
Yep. I feel that. But thank you guys again.